Good afternoon, mate. How are you? I thought I'd bring you in and we'll have a bit of muck around this Poulan Pro. Now, I was told by a guy in Just, I think, to put this back together, and he goes, I bet it'll run. Now, this is a saw. I had to dig the transfer chambers out, so I could roll it up, and I thought, well, yeah, okay, so I've been here all day mucking around with this thing, trying to dig out stuff, and every time I thought I had it all out, guess what? I find more. So I'm now working on the squish. I want to know what it is. It rolls over with no issues. Nothing hits. So I thought I'd put the sole in there, just have a look, see what it is. With this particular setup, piston's almost bottom dead center. I'm going to rotate it backwards so the nut doesn't come off. But I've got this setup, so the exhaust, where's the exhaust? Exhaust on that side there. So I'll have a look and see what it does. So I got the solder up against the wall. I'm going to spin it quick. So nothing. There you go. So what have we got? Okay, so not much at all, at all. There is a little lip on these things. What are we looking at? 30,000. So it's alright. There's not much combustion chamber in these things. We'll tiny stuff. Yeah, 33, something like that. Yeah, 30,000 it is right on the edge. I'll show the lip. So that's fine. But yeah, every time I look at this thing, there's corrosion. So I was surprised. So where's my Mac driver? So I've tightened these screws in properly. But I want to know seriously, can I do a gas delete? And yep, I can. So blue's out. There's special screws and imperial thing. Or with a different thread anyway. Yeah, it's American stuff, so probably imperial. Different to what we got normally, which is not easy for me to read. Once we do this, now I'll show you what I've done to this thing. Set this back. I just love the green. The green is what turns me on. That is, I don't know, it's just lime green Dodge Challenger. It's just something, I like that colour. TA 1970 Challenger, Dodge Challenger, 346 pack. Now, all I'm going to do with this thing is needle point, can't focus you, needle point the transfers here and here. And it's going to go back to the biggest one on the back side here. So that's what I'm doing really. And the exhaust still chock-a-block full of crap still. I have to go into that and dig that all out. You know, the corrosion. Years and years of being abused. It's worn out just here in the middle here. But this one didn't have a muffler. So I got a muffler off the orange one. But out of the two, so I might get one going. The combustion chamber is very small, as you see. They had corrosion, like corrosion. Now inside here, there's a little lip just there. So I'll try and bring it in closer. I like a little saws mucking around them. So there's a little lip. I Kevin, hold your tongue right. Lip just there. So my screwdriver hits it. I've had to have so much crap in here, like tools like this thing here. The sharp pointers in here, digging out every little nook and cranny. Because it was so much corrosion through carbon. Just trying to dig it out so I didn't the piston hit this and clunky. So yeah, I'm surprised. But the cylinder in this thing is stuffed. Just have a look at that. There's corrosion marks. But Red Dog says, Kev will probably run, and it probably will. The ring broke on this one when I pulled it apart. It was so corroded up. All this here, all here was all corrosion. I had to dig it all out. That's why it's a different colour. But these little saws had a curve at the base, just there. So that's why they rev so well. And the Chinese guys had thinking hats on that do the same bloody thing. That's where the air hits. It doesn't just hit a brick wall, it actually curves. And that's what you're after, a nice little curve. So there's more corrosion there still, all that. Bloody hell. So these things are full like there. So I have to get more. I thought I got it all. No, still got more. So yeah, this thing was full to go back to the last video. I think it was 30 or 40 seconds video. But this side here, it's not too bad. But it's more stuff I would do altogether here. But yeah, I thought I'd have a go. So I've had to I think these are chrome pistons. I had to sandpaper 1200. I've got the wire brush and the thing. Wire brush the whole thing, got the corrosion off. It's still rough. You can hear it turning over. Which way is that way? That way. You hear it too much turning over. I'll be quiet so you hear it. You hear the piston, mate, on the cylinder. And there's WD-40 everywhere. So I had to dig out inside the actual saw itself. Everywhere you look in the saw. In here, it's just corrosion. Back here, the paint's coming off, corrosion. Corrosion under the piston itself, corrosion. So it's just been a nightmare. And I looked in the head, okay. So I flipped the thing over to this side. I look back this way, corrosion. So it is going to be interesting. Like, look like the flywheel. I'll buff it up yet. Hope the coil works. But this thing must have been sitting in water. So I'm going to put the cylinder back on. I'm not going to clean this thing up too much. But it's just what I thought you guys want to know. How far can you go before you have to go? I got to throw it to the front of the bin. Now normally I would throw this in the bin. But as I said, I like the colour. So I'm curious to know what's going to happen. Now the ring off this one was off the orange one. So the orange one, I'll just show you that. Show you the orange one's piston. The piston on this thing, so it's half decent, I suppose. Half alright. It has been used, it's got marks all over it. But these pistons appear to be very hard to get off because I can't even find a clip on this piston. There's not like a end of the gudgeon pin or connect wrist pin. Here is no clip I can see. The corrosion there, so I managed to get the ring off. But I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. This ring has got marks. So I've tried sanding it down just a bit. So I'll bring it in. You'll see marks all, and I'll see if I can find them. Yeah, there's one. So you see marks actually on the ring from the orange cylinder, which this orange cylinder is worse than this cylinder. So it's curious, guys. How it works, how it reacts. I think it will go all right, but I just don't know. It's not really worth it. If you're on a desert island and you have to get going on plenty of fuel and no saws except for the parts, I reckon you can get it going, which I'm going to do in the parts, coils, carbies, all the stuff I need to make it work. But yeah, I decided to show you guys. Today's my day off really, but tomorrow I've got to work again on the tractor, which I'm going to finish it off. I'll show you that, guys. Hopefully tomorrow if we get the thing all back together and going. But yeah, there's always something to go. There's always something to do. But yeah, orange, it reminds me of Dolmar. And to me, that's not right. Poulan was this green. Then later on, Poulan went to the yellow and black and but Poulan looked awesome. That's, to me, that's Poulan's colour. And they should have stuck to their colour. Because there's not many grasses and trees outside have that colour. It's a really weird iridescent yellow. Yeah, iridescent green. But they could have gone, I don't know, what do you call them? Fluorescent green could have been nice too. But yeah, I'm not going to replace crank seals, bearings, nothing like that. I'm going to bolt together and just run it. Not even going to pull the oil pump apart until I have to. But just to see, guys. But yeah, Red Dog, I'm doing this to you, bud. We'll see how we go, eh? So, yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, well, as usual. Yeah, I thank you. I appreciate watching. Mum and Grandma, but yeah, I just enjoy mucking around in the shed. So that's what we're doing. Poulan Pro. Oh, Poulan. I shouldn't say Poulan Pro. This is Pro, but this is just a Poulan little toy. Alright, guys. Over and out. Thanks for watching. What I didn't show you was actually the exhaust shape, so I'll try and get that on film for you. So the exhaust is very square. So there you go. It's very square. I don't like that because it's hard for the ring to transfer. Come on, turn. Got some light inside the thing. The ring to transfer. Finger. The ring to transfer from the actual piston into that hole. So I'm going to arch that just a tiny bit. And while I'm in there arching that exhaust pipe, exhaust hole, I'll just clean all the carbon crap out. So yeah, I'm going to arch that just a bit. So I thought I'd show you guys that. Now that arch would be all up probably no more than half a mil. So half a mil further up, which is not much, but every bit you go up, less power you get if you start taking them off your roof. It'll maybe rev a bit higher, but I can't really rev too high on this thing because of the roof valve, and the roof valves start fluttering after a while. So I thought I'd show you that. I'll get back to you in a sec, and I'll show you what it looks like finished off, and I'll put it back together. So this is what I end up with the exhaust. Now you can see the little arch at the top of the exhaust here. It's rounded off, so as you go like that, it's a bit better. So it's not just square like that, like a horizontal that's actually got curve. Now, but a bit wider. And these saws have holes in the side, which I try to flatten out a bit more. So I did go to the side just a bit to open up the side of the hole just a bit, and cleaned it all up. I ain't done a quick polish, but yeah, a little bit different. You guys hopefully can see that. Yeah, a little bit more, not much, but it's all been smoothed off. I polished off the chrome inside best I could. Bit of mag polish, ran around the thing, trying to clean up all the crap around here. Only on the lower parts, so I can't get the high parts. But yeah, trying to get rid of any lumps and bumps. And I found out more corrosion up here, so I'm still cleaning off crap out of the cylinder. You see this dry up again. But yeah, and then I found out I don't have any more brake cleaner, so I used carby cleaner. Carby cleaner is not as good as what I want, but I'll carby clean that and put this on the saw. With the used ring, and we'll see. Does it have good compression? It should have some compression, but this thing hasn't been used for years because that corrosion's been sitting in water, I think. Or been sitting in something. Maybe acid. Huh. Yeah, it had extra crap in here. Still picking crap out. But yeah, it'll be fun little saw when this thing gets going. Fun like a little bumblebee. Right, I'll get this back together. Don't know how many of you guys actually sit and watch the videos, but anyway, I thought I'd turn your bone back on. Now, I put the ring on there. I put the, using JB, what do I call that? I don't know what they call that now. It's JB something. It's a high temperature grey silicon, and it's fuel stable. I think. But it's starting to go off, so I thought it's a bits of saw, so I might as well use bits of stuff. Careful of the bearings. There's all that down because they got roll bearings and they look like they're ready to fall out. Not as bad as it still did the little tiny 090 I think it was. No, 009. They fell out. They were a pain in the ass. But yeah. Where's my screws? Here somewhere. That's right in this thing here, drawer where I put it in the first place. Get me impact driver. You watch the air compressor will kick in there. Just wind that in. Because these don't have really any way. They can wiggle around a little bit, so I'll make sure it spins over nice and neat. But I tighten it up. It's in there. Can't sort of talk and do stuff. Range worn out. Oops, sorry guys. So that one's finger tight. Oh, it sounds so rough. It sounds like a tar road, dragging something down the road. Oh, it's in there. So now I'll tighten it up on setting number 2 and give it a couple of blows. That's it. Back together. On number 3, go back to 2. I got 2 hard, guys. I could break. There are 2 bolts in this one. One more time. One more time. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we'll get a spark plug. Where have we got a spark plug? Off the old cylinder, I suppose. Recycling, bits and pieces of crap as well. One of the didn't work. The one that was in there was full of corrosion, so I would not use that one. I did clean up though, know where I put it though. It looked terrible. It looked like clay. Probably was in a flood, probably. It looks like clay. Actually might be clay, yeah. So I got a spark plug. I've looked these saws up. CJ8. I just don't think it's a lawnmower plug. But I looked inside the cylinder. It's not hanging down too low, so it's not going to hit nothing. I'll put this in this and we'll see what compression we've got. Should be high. Should be good. But I don't know how high it would be if I had a good piston, good rings, good everything. So that's going in. It's weird because they're flywheels here and I'm used to this, yeah, different sort. But I like little different things like this. Makes life worth living if things are different. When things are all the same, you must all do this, you must all do that. I don't like that. I like to have a say. They're saying we'll eat the burger or not eat the burger or whatever. Yeah. So, this will be clockwise, so this one anti-clockwise. Bits of grass, get the grass off. Let's see how she goes. So, we'll turn this thing over. Yeah, no compression at all. That's weird. Why not? What's your interesting little saw? Well, it's starting now. I thought it'd be ka-tunk, ka-tunk, but yeah, nothing. So I'll put a bit of oil down the plug, lubricate her up. 2-stroke oil, wet like a wet test. And then we give them a drizzle. Now she's all back together. Now the hard part's putting final all the parts, the fuel tank, fuel lines, all that crap. So I'll do a dribble down the spark plug hole. There you go. 5 or 6 drops. Hopefully that's staying up there. I was surprised, but then again, that ring had a lot of grooves in that ring, so maybe it just couldn't do it. So I'll move the oil around a bit. Good thing about 2-stroke oil, it's like water. And now we'll see if she's got any more compression. That's terrible though. That is no compression. But spinning over fast, it might have some. So having a base gasket leak should improve this saw out of sight, or will improve this saw out of sight if I can get anything else working. I did notice the reed valve was not very good. It was bent a bit, so I'll have to flip that over. They both are the same. Both had worn time. But they're going to be a high rev up, but hopefully it'll be a talky thing. On the good little muck around saw. Go now. Which way, Kevin? Okay, this way. Yeah, straight away. There's the compression now. That's a wet test. See? You're doing cars, it tells you if your valves are worn out. So, yep, we got compression, so this will start up. So, hopefully everything's alright. Yeah, the crank's got moving. So, this saw is a piece of crap, really. So, don't know why I'm wasting my time. No idea, but I just love the green. But yeah, so a shelf hanger. And because my last name's Hanger, that's why I put H on things. It's been hangerized now, because I'll put some oil on that bearing too, because that's got nothing, it's dry. I noticed the bearing moves a lot of the place too. Yep, right on the bearing. Perfect shot. Good shot, Kevin. So I'll show you that perfect shot on the balls, on the rolls. Try and get you guys in here so you see what I can see. You probably see better than me. But yeah, that bearing there. Right, where's the camera? So, which way are we turning? The way. So that bearing there has got fluid on it. I just hope the seals on the crankshaft are not worn out and it works. But we've got compression now. That's good. So what's it look like now? So you can see that ring as it goes up. You want to port. Try to see the camera and look at you guys. You want to port, you want to make sure the arch. See how it arches now? The ring as it goes up. I'll get close to it. Close to an end torch. Hang on. I'll move my torch in. Hey, it's too much. But yeah, an arch. All I'm after for these little eagles. Only tiny. There you go. You see an arch. That's what you want. It's a tiny little arch. So I've changed the timing just a bit, but not enough to be terrible. But it should increase a bit of power. I'll get more revs, more fuel, all that crap go through. If you look down, that's where your rear valve goes in here. So I'm not going to touch this. But going by this size here, if I was to split the case, replace the bearing, and it's not a bearing, that's a bush. It's a bush. I can't rev this thing too high. One side's got a bearing, it looks like. But I don't think it's a bearing. It might be a bearing. It should be a bearing because the rod's got a bearing. But yeah, this will go. Red Dog, what do you reckon, mate? I reckon she'll go. But she needs to get that. I need to do at least a few dozen heat cycles to try and get that ring to at least go back to some way of almost the same cylinder shape, because it won't be a perfect round. The screws and lumps, but over time this will go better. I reckon it'll be better than Dirty Ralph, because it's got more compression now than Dirty Ralph had. Even when it's going good, it's doughy like. Yeah, anyway guys, as I said before, thanks for watching. But yeah, I'm happy I put this back together, because now I'm looking forward to seeing this thing going. But yeah, I've got so much stuff I have to do before Christmas, but being a bit nervous. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best I can get things done. But need to give away a store. Get that done soon. Timing event on Dirty Ralph. Timing checked on the 3120. All these different things I'll get done, and before Christmas. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, not another Adam. So I got the thing back together, but I thought while the video was rendering on my phone, I just put the coil on. So I got put the light back on. Put the coil on and fixed it all up, but I think I got a problem. So I'll show you what the problem is. It's you hear it. Something bright. Less. Okay. You'll hear it as I rotate it around. This is the noise. That's the bushel bearing in the flywheel. Because the magnet comes across the coil and lifts it up and drops it back down. So you'll hear it more when it's spinning over. It's not the piston, it's just here in the crank. You feel it in the crank. Anyway, we'll see what the spark is. Does the coil work? Yeah, this thing must have been in water for some time. So I'll show you. I haven't done it yet. Let's see, what's the best angle? There you go. We're going the wrong way, but I want to see this coil work. There's a little bit of spark on that. There's enough to get going, but we've got that on that spark plug up here. I should turn it the right way, I suppose. Just don't want that nut coming off. Haven't touched the flywheel, don't know if it's tight, loose, or whatever. But I usually muck around trying to keep things going, make things tighten up. Put that around. See, it's it. So this is a lot stronger. It should be. The Chinese made a crap one, but I don't know. Some of them are good, I suppose. But ones I've come across doing half decent for a while. Now that's just blue. It's not very healthy at all. So that's not much at all. No, the gap's really small. Hang on, guys, I'll open up that gap. Gap was tiny as. Alright, now it's all bigger. Should be a bit more healthier now. Try that. Red Dog, what have you done to me? That's the YouTuber's name, Red Dog. He's his own Red Dog and stuff like that. He does change all as much around, has fun. But he's an Australian bloke, you know. Normal bloke. That spark plug is crap. To have that such a bluey colour, it's not good at all. But this I like the spark plug back in. This one is a champion. But how old is it? Who knows? This is the orange one, so put it back the way so you can see it properly. I definitely gave more spark when I was spinning it the right way. So I'll do this again, spin it around. Yeah, it's definitely I have to use the Chinese one. I'm not going to use Chinese. I've actually got a new. Yeah, I do have that new one. I was using the G282, so I'll use that. It's brand new NGK. We'll see what the bastard does. You know, it runs. Had it going for a while. It should be good now. How's this one go? Not much at all. So I might have a good healthy coil, which is not good for me. So I'm not going to put them both, guys. Don't put your finger there, Kevin, you're bitten. So far, that spark plug is brand new. Not the same, but it's not as bright as the original old Champion. So I'll go to the Champion one, I'll clean it up. We'll use the old girl and see how she goes, but that's weird. Absolutely weird. I might spin this over just with the spark plug just a bit in there and see how much noise is in the crank. I'm curious to know how long will the saw actually survive. Not long, I don't think. Might go pop. Might go pop now. Get spark plug there back in. There you go. Hopefully the nut does not come undone. But better to come undone now, not later. So put on one. Try to see what it does. Can't start, no spark, no fuel. Not much compression. Go 2. Okay, so I reckon she'll start. Let's make sure she's tight again. Yep. So yeah, alright guys, I'll add this on and I'm gonna call it quits. It's getting about 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. Need to go inside to get dressed, go to work on the tractor tomorrow. The photon. You get that done for me father. And get that out of the road. But yeah. Alright guys, over and out.